Monday morning here on Winging It Buffalo Style. That means it's time to check in with Dax from TMZ, who's extra smiley this morning because his Broncos are going to the Super Bowl. Congratulations about that, Dax. But we are talking about Justin Bieber right now. You guys are learning a little bit more about what happened at that huge raid at his house last week. What's going down?
Yeah, you know what's interesting is, so we're being told by our sources that it was just a treasure trove of drugs inside of his mansion when the cops raided. We're being told there's like 2 huge jars full of marijuana. There were, codeine, empty codeine bottles, like 4 or 5 of them, bongs strewn throughout the place. But the problem was, cops were not looking for that stuff. They were on the hunt for any of the surveillance video, anything that could really land him at the scene of the crime for the egging incident. So they weren't opening up jars, really searching as much as they could have been, because that would have just been going outside the warrant. So they didn't come across the big jars of marijuana or anything like that, which I'm assuming would have put him in a lot more trouble. So lucky for him, they were on a mission, and that mission was not just to find drugs.
So even though they found all these things, they can't really press charges in relation to the drugs that they allegedly found?
Our sources are telling us that they were there, not necessarily telling us that the cops were looking for it or that they had even found it, but it was there basically waiting to be found.
All right, very interesting. We're also talking about Liam from One Direction. He got in trouble for a tweet that he sent out about Duck Dynasty. Tell us what happened with this.
Yeah, so over the weekend he had written a tweet to Willie Robertson of the family, and just said that he really respected him and the family values on the show. And of course, immediately got this huge backlash from fans, from people all over the internet, because of the homophobic comments that were put out recently. And Liam was like, whoa, you guys need to calm down. I'm not saying that I respect everything that these people say. I respect the values that they have as a family, but that doesn't mean you have to agree with everything a person says in their lifetime. And he just went off. He started ranting on Twitter, posting post after post after post, telling people, they need to calm down and back off of him, and getting very, very frustrated with the backlash that he got, and then kind of just said, screw it, I'm done. Maybe I'll come back to Twitter a little bit later.
He's probably going to keep what he likes to watch on TV to himself from now on. All right, we're also talking about the big blowout bash at the White House where First Lady Michelle Obama, I want to know everything about her 50th birthday party, Dax.
I gotta tell you, one of the biggest birthday parties I've ever seen. When you have Beyonce coming to perform at your birthday party, you know you're a big deal. And obviously Michelle Obama was not gonna have a little birthday party. And I know John Legend performed. We actually caught Magic Johnson and Samuel L. Jackson walking into the birthday party. I mean, it was just, everyone was gonna be there. It was the biggest event over the weekend, and clearly she deserves it. She's the First Lady.
Absolutely. That is absolutely right. Bringing a whole new meaning to the words 50 and fabulous, right?
There you go.
All right. Thank you so much, Dax. We will check in with you next Monday. And in the meantime, we'll catch TMZ right here on the CW23.